What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Chicago Bulls versus Memphis Grizzlies NBA matchup going down Saturday, January 20th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Chicago Bulls and the Memphis Grizzlies. And the Chicago Bulls come into this game with a record of 20-23 on the year, 21-21-1 against the number this season, ending up with a 116-110 win over the Toronto Raptors in their last matchup, alternating wins and losses in each of their last five, but pulling out wins in 5 of their last 7. Meanwhile, the Memphis Grizzlies coming into this one with a record of 15-26 on the year, 17-24 against the number this season, ending up with a 118-103 loss at the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves on the road in their last matchup, now losing 3 of their last 4. Now the Chicago Bulls, like I said, have been playing some solid basketball, managed to get the job done against the Toronto Raptors. That was a Toronto Raptors team I think that was due for a bit of regression after a hot shooting night in their first game of the post-Pascal Siakam era. We've also seen Chicago beat up on the Spurs, beat the Rockets at home by 5 points, beat the Hornets in a doubleheader back to back. But it's strange. But like I said, I can sort of make a case as to why I'm not saying you crap on Chicago's wins that they had in that stretch. They've won 5 of their last 7, but I can kind of find the negative spin on each of those games. You beat the San Antonio Spurs. Cool. Those are the San Antonio Spurs, a team that's been one of the worst in the NBA for the better part of the season, and you didn't cover in that game. You beat the Houston Rockets at home. You barely got the cover. It's a Houston Rockets team that hasn't been covering very much on the road this season, despite being one of the better surprises so far up to this point in the year. And you sweep a doubleheader against a Charlotte Hornets team that you have had a history of dominating and beating up on, and it's been a Charlotte team that's been one of the worst in the NBA this season. So take that for what it's worth. Now, the Memphis Grizzlies come in. They're not much, more of a prize to add to that list if Chicago were to get the win here. But the Memphis Grizzlies have been battling, and it's also worth noting that, the Memphis Grizzlies had won 3 straight on the road prior to the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves in a game that the Memphis Grizzlies were actually leading in the fourth quarter before being outscored by 20 in the final frame. That was wins over the Dallas Mavericks, the Phoenix Suns, the Los Angeles Lakers, teams that are no slouch in the Western Conference. And I think the Chicago Bulls probably win this game, but it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't cover this one once again here. The Memphis Grizzlies have played their much better basketball on the road this season. They're 11-11 straight up on the road, 4-15 at home. But even without Ja Morant and even with a banged up team, I got to think that the Memphis Grizzlies could keep this game close. Even if it's not back in the Grizzlies as much of it is fading the Chicago Bulls, so be it. But I think this is just simply a case of laying too many points with the Bulls. I'm going to take a shot here on the Memphis Grizzlies plus the 7.5, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.